See. Is my microphone on? I think it should be on. Hi, let me double check. Okay, I have no idea if this is working. I'm on the Twitch app on my phone to check if the stream is working. The app isn't working. Okay. Okay. I think it's working. Well, if not, I'll figure it out later. Anyway, I don't know what that was. I hope you didn't hear that. I'm starting a new Astarion run because my old one broke. So, new game, honor mode. Let's go. It's been forever since I last streamed. Probably, I don't know how long it's been, but here I am, new location, and yeah, let's hope this game doesn't crash on me. It's looking good so far, but it's been kind of a pain in the ass the last couple days, so here's to hoping. Okay, figure out my phone while I'm doing this. Or while this intro's playing, I mean. Let's see. Yeah. I can hear things. That's good. Alright. Okay. I really hate this actually. I usually skip it. I also was gonna grab socks because my feet are cold. Hold on. Alright. I've started some honor mode runs before. Reset that. I don't know why it keeps asking me this. Like, I have probably created 27 tabs in my time. There's no reason to be asking me to reset those tutorials every time. I also really hope I properly deactivated all my mods. There's like 3 cosmetic mods that are like loose files, so I can deactivate them. You'll like see them in the game eventually, but other than that, everything should be deactivated. Can I choose my cantrip? Yes! Alright. I really like Booming Blade, one of my favorites, but I'm planning on having Astarion be a melee fighter. Maybe good old classic Bone Chill. I love Bone Chill. It's great. I used True Strike the other day for the first time in actual D&D, and it was not as helpful as I had hoped it to be. I still didn't hit shit, so I think I'll take Bone Chill. And obviously he's a rogue, charlatan, charlatan, yeah. And then, let's see, we don't need strength that much. He's gonna be an archer, it's fine. We need dexterity, constitution, and I need more charisma, because otherwise I'm not convincing anyone of anything. So, Let's see. Can I make it any... Oh. Okay, I think that's decent. And this won't give me any penalties. Except for strength, but we need strength, not us. Let's see. Let's change... Okay, clear all of these and make my own decisions. Okay. Let's see. We're already proficient in sleight of hand, that's good. We need persuasion. We're already proficient in deception, that's good as well. Let's just make ourselves even better in persuasion and deception. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Okay, slay. And then I guess I'll do investigation, insight, and performance. Why not? Okie dokie. That sounds good. I should probably actually have my phone on hand so that I could, in theory, read comments if there were any. Okay. Let's put my phone up over there. Okay. There we go. I am prepared to mostly yap to myself for 2 hours, though. Because I did not do enough to announce that I was going to start streaming again. But, you know, c'est la vie. Anyway, for my guardian, I'm going to create my first tab. Because he's special in my heart. Let me actually pull up all my presets. Because I don't know them by heart. I mean, I know... I have a good idea, but it has to be perfect, so... Let's see... Okay. Actually, did I pick the correct subrace? Yes, I did. Perfect. His skin color is going to be purple tone 7. There we go. And then he has that scar. Maturity is 23. Because when I first created him, I was like, well, he's 23 years old. I should have said maturity, 23. So, yeah. Then he's got this one in blue 5. And I know the piercings he has, of course. Wow, it's almost my Pookie already. I love him. Let's see, red 1. I've literally the last... No, that's not the correct one. That's red 1. The last... I don't even know how many tabs I created. I just have started to make this my Gym Guardian every single time. So I've been making him a lot recently. Make up 5. Which I guess that should mean I should be better at doing this, but alas, numbers are hard. Okay, it's gonna be 78 on the metallic level. Go, no glass. And then for the lips, I know these ones. It's gonna be black. I believe it's metallic all the way, yes? Yes. Alrighty, let's get him up his hairdo. Actually, this was one of the hairs I had originally considered for him because I wanted him to have long hair. Like, that was like my vision when I created him. But this was just not it for him. So he got this hair. Let's see. Violet 5. And then blue 6. I didn't write down how much like the highlight is, and it's also like because we're in Dream Guardian Crater land right now, the colors all look a little bit different anyway, so it's hard for me to tell. There we go, that's my man! Oh, still have to change the horn colors, but that's my man! I love him. Okay, that is actually the horns he has. That's gonna be gray, purple 4. And when I first recreated him, I thought that his horns had been pink at the top, like a bright pink or something, like this one of these. But then I went into my original file and it turns out it was red. So yeah, this is my man. This is my Pookie right here. He did run as Astarion, which is why I think it's funny to have him be Dream Guardian now. Yeah, I think that's all we gotta do. Let's venture forth. And I'll open this back up again properly. Okay. I think there's a little bit of a delay in my camera, but I don't know. I remember when I first played this game, my dad played it before me, and there was a lot of things that he just had misconceptions about that he would tell me about like they were fact. I think that's just a man thing to do. But eventually I think he started actually looking it up because I found him on Reddit one day trying to figure out if the Mind Flayer who, like, you know, that we just saw, if that's the Emperor. It's not. The Emperor's eyes are purple, I think. But he was pretty convinced of it. So glad he at least took the time to start looking into things before telling me about that one. He really likes telling me shit that is not true. The D&D campaign I'm in right now started off in Baldur's Gate as well, I believe. Or like, we were in Baldur's Gate at some point. I don't know, we didn't really like play in Baldur's Gate, we're somewhere else, but I think it mentioned that we all originally were in Baldur's Gate before getting there. I don't know. Volo also showed up. I tried to recruit him to my party, but he didn't want to come. Which is just too bad. Really would have liked him there. That would have been really funny. Nallos are so gross. I wonder where this is. Is there like an icy hell or something? Is that a thing? Or like an Iceland? Maybe they're currently in Skyrim. I know there's fics out there somewhere where the Dragonborn gets kidnapped by the Nautiloid. I love dragons. They're so cool. I recently did a Astarion Origin run, actually, where, you know, Shanna's... Well, I shouldn't mention, like, game endings, in case anyone who eventually stumbles across this video hasn't watched or hasn't played until the end yet. I'm gonna try to, like, not take, like, plot points from, like, I'm gonna try not to mention plot points from later on in the game before we actually reach them in the game, if that makes sense. Just to, like, make sure that I don't actually spoil anything for anyone who still wants to, like, experience new parts for themselves, since, you know, we're gonna be in Act 1 for a bit. I'm gonna try to kind of play Astarion, like, in character as much as I can. But of course, I will be prioritizing actually winning the game over that, because I really want to win the game in honor mode. I have not done that yet. I've started a couple honor runs, but I've just never gotten around to finishing FM before starting a new campaign. So here we go. I love Astarion. He's so funny.
What's happening? Where am
I get to listen to his voice now. So much more than I usually get to. That's fantastic.
I? Let's have it.
I know, like, everyone and their mother loves Astarion, but, like, it's nothing new when I say I love Astarion. But I love him so much, you don't understand. You don't understand. Hop down. How? Okay,
Certainly. Wretched thing. You got what you deserved.
The current run I'm playing,
Curious.
I was trying to
I'm no
romance
good.
Shadowheart as a
Rejuvenate.
cleric of Selûne because I thought it was funny. It did not work out. I reached the Goblin Camp, I meant the like party after the Goblin Camp, the Tiefling party, and I got propositioned by Astarion and Lae'zel, neither of which are in my party at all. I was exclusively traveling with Shadowheart, Will, and Karlach. But you know, Astarion and Lae'zel started propositioning me. Also, Gale. But I turned down Lae'zel, agreed to sleep with Astarion, and then there was also an option of like fantasize about Gale. So you know, um, a lot of stuff happened that I didn't think would happen because I wasn't traveling with any of them.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
Wow, he's so pretty.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
Alright, let's see.
A
Who am I talking to?
Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
I feel like this should be like a history or an insight check rather than an arcana check, but who am I? Okay. I'm gonna try to
Remove us
recruit
from this
us.
body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Let's see. Dexterity. Should be good at that. So true. I tried mutilating this brain. Not in my last run, but the run
The
before
brain
that,
lifts from the
which I
skull.
hadn't finished yet.
But you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
I tried this exact thing and it did not work for me. Probably because I was playing a wizard and not a rogue, but still. I'm just gonna have it join me like this. I don't think I've actually ever mutilated us successfully.
Our freedom is ours, friend.
So I actually don't know
The
what I
creature
would do.
pauses, listening.
Guess that's something to figure out in my
Suddenly,
next
your
run.
eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Alright,
To the
let's go.
helm we go. We are going to the helm.
I don't think this guy has anything on him ever. Nope. Let's go. There she is. She's so funny for this.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword. and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Who are
am
you?
I? Your only chance of survival.
Oh, what do you suggest?
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Intellect devourers must not be very smart, because Lizelle just said that out loud, right? I was actually so excited when I first played this game and I saw the Intellect Devourers, because I watched the D&D movie, the Honor Amongst Thieves movie, when it came out in cinemas, and I thought the scene with the Intellect Devourers was really funny. So that was exciting. That's how it's done.
Death.
Don't mind if I do.
You prove surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
Gotta get those long-ranged weapons. And everything else that we can then sell off in the grove.
Let's go. This should really take so much. We have to push on before those dragons bring us down.
Alright, let's see. Can he use scimitars? No, he cannot use scimitars. Aha. Classic combo. Alright.
Let's see.
I feel like my Astarion usually ends up wielding crossbows. Like in the beginning he has a longbow, but then as soon as we reach your gear, well, I said I wasn't gonna take anything away.
Ghaik machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Gibberish. Aggression. Annihilate.
That's the one. This way. Gonna get to Shadowheart in a moment. Let's pick that all up.
How many hosts of these Ghaik infected?
I love when she says "skva."
Well, well. What do you open?
We have no time for stragglers.
Realistically, Stein's probably not helping there. But he already found the key while he was looting for shit and trying to find the helm, so he might as well.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head.
I tried ripping that thing open as Karlach. Shadowheart's
Other
pot, I mean.
sensation washes
Did not
over
work.
you. Connected
But sometimes
authority.
it has been 84 years, I know. I hope I've placed my chat widget properly, by the way. It might be overlapping a little bit, but I'm sure it's fine.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command.
I failed this check once. It was pretty embarrassing.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Alright, here we go. Yeah!
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate recently again. That really made me be like, oh, I want to do the Astarion Origin run they started. But I can't, because all the mods broke. But here we go. Did you feel that just now? We were in each other's heads.
It must be because of those parasites they put in us. They'll have to wait. I need to get off this ship alive first. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
That sounds like a good idea.
One moment.
What's that?
Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
It's so cool to create new characters and try it all over again. Don't blame you at all. I know, I have so many characters. I'm currently, like, outside of the stream, playing as a tiefling who's a cleric of Selune. I tried to romance Shadowheart with her. It did not work. I don't know who I'm gonna romance with Astarion here, since he's usually my #1 option to romance. So we'll just see where the wind leads us. But yeah, I have too many characters, and I will make more.
Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Cane yank.
Okay, here we go. My favorite method. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, Shadowheart needs a ranged weapon first. That's one. Okay. Now.
Touch me.
Let's dip and dash
Indolence breeds madness.
and dip
Wise strategy.
and dash
No time.
and dip
This'll make things interesting.
and dash.
What a day.
Alright, here we go. Now we're prepared. Lizelle is so funny. I did a whole origin run as her. I played her as Lawful Evil the entire way, so she didn't really end up romancing anyone. But as a companion, she's so like... Cause, like, she's really young, right? So she's just almost still a grumpy teenager, I don't know. My first Dark Urge run, I actually romanced Lizelle. I never finished that run. It's somewhere on my PC though, so I can still play that one.
Deal with the Geich after we escape.
Because it doesn't have mods in it, unlike a lot of other runs that I can't do anymore. But she's such a good partner. Like I really like her. When you like get to Act 3 with her as your girlfriend. She's so cute. I'm not gonna try to get this guy's sword today because I don't trust myself to be able to do that in on a run. That's like hard in a balanced run. Maybe it was actually Tactician that I was trying that last. I don't remember, but it's too hard for me today.
Victory awaits.
Guess I should have put dash on us as well.
My path be true.
Alas. I don't remember when I first figured out that they keep their dash when you like put them into turn-based mode before you start all of this, but it's really handy because you get so much further. Let's see. Maybe I can have this thing spawn in the other enemies.
Let's turn
Nope.
someone inside out.
Okay, I guess we'll have Astarion do it.
While they're busy.
Hurry, before they strike. Concentrate. On the move.
Okay, Shadowheart, you better not miss. There we go.
Will ascend. No time to waste.
That's too far. Guess I'll just have her dash too.
While they're distracted.
I'm so used to him being able to double dash. He can't do it yet.
Got to press on. Victory
I'm not gonna do
awaits.
anything anymore. Was that stupid of me? I think it was. Okay. We can do it.
Quick and easy.
There we go.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
Scene always reminds me of Avatar, the blue one. God, I haven't watched that in so long. I think I've seen it once or twice though. Not enough for this to remind me of it. I really liked that one guy in Avatar though. I don't know his name, but I think he was like the romantic rival of the main character or something. I don't know, he was hot, that's all I remember. I also haven't seen the sequel yet. It's a Blue Avatar. I also haven't seen the live action remake of like the Element Avatar. I heard very mixed things about it, so I don't know if I want to watch it. Despite being so forgettable for everyone, I really enjoyed that thing with the trees and connections with animals on that movie. Oh right, the thingy where they put the hair, the horsies or whatever. Yeah. That's yeah, I see it now. That makes sense. It is a lot like that. Yeah. I like that they updated it so that the loading screens are like you don't see like Act 3 loading screens in Act 1, shit like that. This cutscene has not been looking good since like my first two runs probably. It's so like it doesn't load quick enough. But you know, I usually skip it anyway. game is just so big, and I have so many saves. Yeah. Let's see how loaded in the beach is when he gets up. I think because I skipped the scene a lot, it also causes the beach not to look great when then we load into it. Yeah, this looks much better than it does usually. That's good. You might have been able to kind of see one of my mods that I can't
Your first
deactivate.
instinct is to flinch from it and hide in the safety of the shadows. But to your astonishment, there is no pain. The opposite, in fact. Your skin tingles pleasantly, like the caress of a lover who doesn't know any better yet. But beneath the skin, flesh and bone, there is a much more unpleasant sensation. Something nibbles and burrows where it does not belong. The tadpole nestled in your brain.
I forgot companions have more unique things in the beginning. But what I was saying was that I have 3 mods that are still active that I can't deactivate because they're like in my game files. So I'd have to like go digging. And then I think some of them also replaced actual game files. So I think I think it's just 3, but they're and also just cosmetic. I wanted to deactivate all my mods for my honor run, so that's like a true honor run, and I properly earned the achievement at the end, right? But the first one you could kind of see when he was waking up because Astarion's fangs look a little bit different than they do in the vanilla game. He just has 2, I think, on each side. They're a little bit bigger. So yeah, that's the first one, and I'll point the other ones out as we reach them. Let's see. Hmm. I don't know what's the most in character for Astarion. I'd given up on mods after making a beautiful character, but then her hair started flying away. 10 dead, 5 deceased. Yeah, you have to be really careful with hair. Like, there's a lot of hair that doesn't look great in moving scenes. There's some hair that doesn't move at all. So, like, if you are having too much physics, maybe try getting hair that, like, doesn't move at all. But personally, I don't like that it doesn't move. I wanted to move when they're, like, walking around and shit. But then also there's so many scenes where, like, I have my character have, like, really long hair. And they, like, lean a little bit forward in the cutscene. And then the hair is, like, here. And it looks really bad when it's here. Yeah, I kind of ruined some cutscenes. But for the most part, I think I've been picking hairstyles that like aren't too bad with the clipping. I just like when they have really long flowing hair, you know? Okay, I think I'm gonna just go with forget the parasite and savor the warmth of the sun. You are reborn. He can have a moment of like, just enjoying the sun before he starts worrying about that little wiggler.
Your stomach rudely announces itself to you with a twinge. Unfortunately, you cannot eat sunlight. Time you found some prey. And of course, you'll be feeding for 2 now, thanks to your guest. Until it deigns to feast on your brains and split you open to reveal a newborn mind flayer. Perhaps it would be wise to focus on finding a cure. As wonderful as the sun is, you can hardly enjoy it if your face rips open.
Yeah. Failed to save game. Okay. Just checking that I didn't accidentally pick the wrong thing. Let's try one more time. Nope, it's not saving. That's not good. Not good at all. Well,
One step at a time.
let's hope it's fine.
I wonder if I must.
Shadowheart. Let's reach for the artifact. We're a rogue after all.
What are you doing?
He's so funny. Yeah, that was my first thought too. uh, um,
I'm alive, yes. Thank you for the concern. And speaking of, how are we alive? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
what happened to our gift friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Now what?
First things first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we
Supplies,
still have these little
shelter,
monsters in our
healer.
heads.
That's now the plan. Astarion can't make plans for shit, so he's gonna follow Shadowheart's plan. That makes sense.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, let's
One
get
thing.
moving.
Just before we go, I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
I should have grabbed an energy
Lead the way.
drink. I didn't think about it. Okay. I have this pet peeve where I really hate when they're running around with their ranged weapons because I think it looks stupid. Also like in cutscenes, if they have their ranged weapons instead of like their melee weapons or melee weapons. I don't know. But yeah, so if you see me continuously switch to their characters and make sure that they're all wearing their melee weapons when we're running around, that's why.
Yes, please.
It's so weird to not listen to Starren's voice. I don't think I've seen a gameplay from his POV until now. I know, but he will still talk whenever I select him and like run around with him. So there's that at least.
Burns like acid, but now, who knows?
And this sort of stuff. That's the downfall to playing as an Origin character. You can't romance them, and you can't hear their commentary on fun things.
It's mine now.
But he's so funny when he goes looting. My favorite thing of his is when he goes into my pocket. I used to quote that at work a lot. Gotta collect all that stuff for those potions and lotions. I actually didn't need that, but it's in our inventory now. The first time, like my very first playthrough, I lockpicked this door, and it was really easy for me because I was playing a rogue, and it's never been that easy again ever. But also, Shadowheart, my character, immediately died in there, so we're not gonna do that today.
Ready or not, silent as the grave. Yes, please.
I didn't look that one yet.
More of those wretched things.
Ah, Shadowheart was spotted.
What's in here?
Okay. I think I'm gonna skip over those intellect devourers because they're kind of hard to beat at first level sometimes, and we're playing honor mode, so we can't take any like unnecessary risks. Also, we get experience points if we open his chest over here. So, you know. Here we go. 5 whole experience points. Fun fact, if you're a gnome, you cannot jump up here. It's simply too high. You're gonna have to fight those intellect devourers. Okay, let's see if we can go get Gale. I guess. I love Gale, but Astarion does not.
Is that real? It doesn't look real.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
I'm contemplating getting an energy drink. I don't work tomorrow. I can stay up all night. I'm not gonna stay up all night, but I could. Oh yeah, Gale is gonna have the bad hair now because I didn't activate the mod to give him the good hair. Guess he's gonna have to stay in that run. No, I guess I'll get him out. There we go.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders.
I do love Gale.
Pull should do the trick.
My second to last tab I created is a drow wizard with whom I am attempting to romance Gale. So yeah, I just hate this hair. I think this hair is really bad. I really like the Gale's wizardly updo. It's the best.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
Romance him. I did do that. Like, well, I was planning on doing it in my first attempt at the Astarion run. He's definitely on the top of my list of romance options. Unfortunately, I also really like Karlach, and I really like Will for Astarion. I am romancing Astarion in my Karlach origin run, though, that I'm also doing. So, you know, I'm kind of playing between Gale and Will at the moment, because I love them. Okay, let's see. Let's be rude to him, because that's what Astarion would do.
Apologies. I didn't exactly memorize my cephalopodian banishment spells last night. Wasn't the best prepared for an attack by squid. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
Never mind the Nautiloid. How did you get stuck in that stone?
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were.
I'm so glad his beard was fixed. It looked so bad for so long. But yeah, Karlach and Will are probably going to be in our party the entire time, because I decided that Astarion needs people with good moral compasses in his party, or he will not make good decisions. And I'm trying to have him make good decisions and keep all our companions together. So he's going to have Will and Karlach, and I guess you can have Gale there as well. But then we don't have a healer. Unless I multi-class people. I don't know, we'll figure that out. Let's say I took control of the ship, landed safely, and saved the day. Because I think it's funny.
That vast burning wreckage behind you somewhat contradicts your story, but here you stand. So who am I to argue? Still, swashbuckling heroics aside, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
Yeah, if I was like not playing honor mode, I'd be like, who needs a healer? You know, we can do with this. but because it's honor mode, I feel like we should have a healer. I mean, like, the classic D&D party is a rogue, a cleric, a wizard, and is it a barbarian or a fighter? I forgot. But, like, that's, I think, the classic, right? So Astarion is obviously the rogue, and then I guess gonna have Gale be the wizard. Should I make Will a cleric? I know I should not. I should, okay. I think I'm gonna multiclass Will with a bard. Because bards can heal. And also, bards scale of charisma, and so do warlocks, no? I think they do. We'll see. I'm gonna also probably multiclass Astarion into a ranger. I'm gonna make him a Gloomstalker ranger. Because I think that's fun. I don't think I'm gonna multiclass Karlach or Gale, because it doesn't really make sense unless you, well, Gale I usually keep as a wizard anyway. But in my other run I'm doing right now, I have Karlach with some fighter levels, because that way she gets action surge and second wind. But it also took me forever for her to have a second attack because of that, because I did those multi-class levels. So I think I was just gonna have her stick to barbarian, but I don't know what barbarian kind I want her to be yet. So, well, I'll decide that when I get there. Well, what did he say? Right. Couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be
avoided.
You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance.
I know
do
so
you?
much of this dialogue
Doctor?
because I've played it so
Surgeon?
often.
Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Multiclassing does open a world of possibilities. The problem is that there's only 12 levels that you can have, and if you multiclass into something, then you risk not being able to have the stuff at a higher level from your original class, which I think for rogues doesn't really matter. I don't even remember what any cool stuff you get at the end of being a rogue. There probably is cool stuff. I just can't recall what it is. But like with a cleric, you get like a one-time use action where like your god helps you somehow. I've actually never used it because I always tell myself I can't use it yet, and then I never end up using it. But yeah, like clerics get cool end level stuff that I wouldn't want them to miss out on. Actually, I'm not using Shadow Heart, so that doesn't even matter. Yeah, you know, I think actually with all our classes, it doesn't matter too much. I don't know. I'm no stranger to high-stakes extractions, but these tadpoles are beyond even my light fingers. I can't cure
We've
us.
established few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to
Most
join me.
excellent. Parasite shared.
Said shared is a parasite heart.
Or something to that effect.
He's so funny.
But before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
I can sleep in peace now. You guys' daylight saving time got the times I need more funky. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you joined me for a little bit. Good night. Sleep tight. Dream of Gale Decarius.
I'll just help my...
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
The good thing about, well, I don't know if it's the good thing about multiclassing, but a good thing that is in relation to multiclassing is that we can always just redo our entire character if we fuck up. We just need to spend 100 gold with Withers, and we'll be just fine.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Try to turn my camera a little bit down. I think you're not seeing all my hand gestures that I'm making at all times. Is it too far down now? I don't know. I think this is fine. Okay.
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Remember how keen she was to leave me to die in the Nautiloid? We can't trust her.
Yeah, but I like her. So we're gonna recruit her.
He's right. Let's go.
And
We need to
Gale
set out
Fruits,
that
that's the
blast.
most important of all.
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Maybe I should grab an energy drink.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your
I
wound...
think I will. Give me a second. Oh, it looks like my stream is not recording. That's great.
It's me down.
Maybe I can download it off of Twitch later, hopefully. Should also... There we go. That's good enough. Okay, give me one. Okie dokie. Have Celsius. This is the Peach Vibe one, which I've actually never tried before. Yeah. All right. Now we can continue.
Never.
Oh, we all leveled up. That's fantastic. Let's just free our little
Observe
froggy,
and listen. You'll
and
hear
then we
goblins
can
before you
go
see
do
them.
that.
As you say.
All right.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join
Did
me.
I unmute my mic? I did unmute my mic.
She obviously
Okay.
sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Okay, Shadowheart. You are also lying to me, so I don't think you have, like, a high ground to stand on here. Let's ask. Oh, actually, no, let's be bitchy first.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Alright, you are welcome to join
You have
me.
made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Holy Ones mentioned
The
a camp.
racism.
One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
It's funny because, you know, like Lizelle obviously comes off like such a bitch with her, like, oh, you might as well suggest a wyvern bow to a worm or whatever. But then you meet the other Githyanki, and they beat the shit out of you, and they kill you, and then you have to reload and try again, and they kill you again, and that just keeps going, and you realize that maybe she was right. Okay. Fuck ass background. That's great. It's not loading very nicely. That's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna take that second level in rogue for these fun, cunning actions, and I think after that I'll take some ranger levels. I'm not sure how many ranger levels I should take, but we'll figure that out when we get there. I don't think I've ever actually played a full ranger in Baldur's Gate before, like not to the end of it at least. Okay, now with Shadowheart, what you want to do is give her a monk level so she can actually hit things. Yeah. I think I'm only gonna give her. Well, I want actually. Let me think on this. Because there's a monk subclass that's like the Way of the Shadows, which is fun. I guess she doesn't actually need it if I keep building her cleric. You know, she's probably not going to be my team anyway. It doesn't matter. I don't need to think that much about it. Okay. What am I going to do with Gale today? I love having him be an evocation wizard. The first time I played him, I think I had him. Actually, don't know what I did, but it wasn't. Oh, actually, I think it was this one. I think it was Abjuration because he gets like he gets shields, which are great. The good thing about evocation, though, is that when he throws fireballs at things, I don't have to make sure the other characters aren't in the way. This is actually one of those things that my dad spread misinformation about when I was first playing this. Because he told me, oh, if you throw a fireball, you know, it doesn't affect your allies because he was playing an evocation wizard. Like, he had Gale be an evocation wizard. So then I threw a fireball, and it did in fact affect my allies. They all took so much fire damage. Because my Gale was not an evocation wizard. And that's how I found out, I think, to not trust everything he tells me about Baldur's Gate. At least I think it was. I don't know. There's been too many instances. Okay. Let's go. Pick up that bow. And then I think I'm gonna head straight to the camp. I'm not gonna go to the ruins right now. We can go to those after we've explored the Emerald Grove. Shadowheart said shelter, supplies, and a healer, right? In that order? The Emerald Grove is shelter. Then we'll get supplies in the ruins. And, well, you know, a healer's not gonna happen.
Check it out, but be careful.
I'm also gonna agree to help the tieflings, even though Astarion wouldn't, because I want to help the tieflings. And I don't want to raid the grove. So that's just how it's gonna be. Maybe I'll agree to help the tieflings after recruiting Will, so that it was Will's idea to help the tieflings, and Astarion's just going along with it because he wants Will to help keep him safe, obviously.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail!
Savlor! He's so hot.
You let goblins
He's
here?
so hot.
Where is the
I wish I
druid?
could romance Savlor.
Please! There's no time!
By the nine hells! Open the gates!
Okay, he's about to show up. Well, that is. First, they're gonna form a line, but then
Shit! Form a line!
I love how he says form a line and then immediately breaks the formation.
Provoke the blade and suffer its sting.
He's so funny. I love him. I've already completed a runway of romance Will, though. I've never completed a runway of romance Gale, so I think that speaks for Gale, right? But I love Will, and if I romance, well, you know, let's just play this game. Okay, shoot this guy if I can. Stabby stab.
Get to the high ground! Raiders! Smash the bastards! For the absolute!
There we go. Give us those temporary hit points. Right. This is why I like playing Evocation Wizards. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to get her all the way down there quickly. I probably should have split them up. Oh well.
My sickle and sword!
What does Will mean when he says bicycle and swords? What's he talking about? I can't bite anyone yet, or people will find out I'm a vampire. I wonder how long I can, like, not tell them that I'm a vampire as Astarion. Because I accidentally, like, revealed that really early on in my last go at an Astarion Origin run. Because I, like, we were fighting the Bugbear Assassin, I think, and I just instinctively used the bite action. But if I just don't do that, you know, it might take a while. If we can survive this fight without any one of these fuck asses, not that floor, I meant the human fuck asses getting killed, like Eridan's band, then Lae'zel will gain inspiration. I like that. There we go. Alright. Now she's got a spell slot, so she also needs to get down here so she can start hitting things. go. Another one down.
Death.
I do wish you could skip this fight. Like, you could, like, I don't know, choose your way past it or something. I think you used to be able to, but I've seen people on YouTube do it. But I think they patched that or something, because I've never been able to skip this fight. Except from just, like, running away from it, and then Will always dies. So, yeah. I think you should be able to. Just because, you know, like when you go in, Zavlor's all like, oh, this person saved your life. But what if I don't want to be that kind of person? What if I want to be like the evil fuck you guy who gets people killed, you know?
That was the last of them. Inside!
Alright, fantastic.
Open the gate!
We have officially found shelter.
Yes, please.
Actually, I need to loot all of these goblins first. Let's just take it all and sell our trash to Aaron afterwards. The goblin boss here, his gloves, I always put them on Astarion. They are so handy dandy. Alright. Here we go.
There are children here!
Oh no, I have the long range weapon equipped, not his melee weapon. It's gonna look stupid now.
And you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Okay, let's go with I've seen much bloodier battles than this. Consider yourselves lucky.
And who the hell are you again? Show some respect. This man saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Well, let's stand back and watch.
With a thunk, the armored man collapses, unconscious.
Enough. The goblins have found us. No doubt the beast will be back. We need to pack up and leave.
I love Zavlor. I wish I could romance
could have been
him.
worse.
Just they did each other.
Entertaining as it was, let's not forget while we're here, we need a healer.
Yeah. He's
Let's get
so...
on with it.
Indolence breeds madness.
Here we go. Let's be mean to that other tiefling girl first, actually. Astarion usually approves of doing that, which means he would do that too. Oh, right, these two people. Right. R.I.P. Cannon. R.I.P.
Keep it quick.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunting packs. A few goblins. Felt like a lot more to me.
I'm glad Lysella
So
approves
yes, I'm
too.
scared. And I'm not ashamed of that.
Okie dokie. Now we can head further in. You wanna like head down? There we go. My headphones are not great.
That's settled.
I feel like the audio's
Help out there.
not sounding great for
I'm
me.
Zevlor.
I hope it sounds better for you guys.
Well met. I should warn you.
Visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
What is this? Community poll. How does that even work? Oops. Okay. Well.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
I've seen people stream on Twitch who have like a site tracker or something, and I think that would be really funny for Baldur's Gate, but I have no idea how that shit works. Let's
Thank you again
skedaddle.
for your help out there. If you'll excuse me, I'd best get my people moving.
Alrighty. Let's sell our junk to Erin, as per usual.
I care about our lives.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is
I
there
don't like
anything
this
you need?
guy.
Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Okay. Let's see. All this trash is being sold. Actually,
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
hat for Gale. Shop. Oh no, not that one. There we go. I might need that. I mean, there's a chance I'll never use it again. But there's also a chance I might stuff it in a barrel with a bunch of other explosives and throw it at Gortash later. So, you know, very necessary. Can I put these on anyone? I guess I could put them on well there. Okay, let's not buy that right now. I think we're actually good on the, you know, I'm just gonna sell that shit actually. I never use it. Need to prioritize right now. This is a survival run. It's important. If we only have stuff on us that we need, we're gonna use. I do really like shooting arrows with this guy. Let's. Okay.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
There we go. Let's get the Blade of Frontiers on our side. Shadowheart is leaving. BT dubs, in case that wasn't obvious.
Swing and... Children! The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Am I blind? Where? Ah, this one's well.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you.
Okay, I gotta be mean about this. Remember, I'm a Astarion and he hates children. This whelp is hopeless. You're wasting your time.
Ignore him, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met.
Can't decide who I want to romance.
The man's smile bends downward.
Ayo.
Thoughts become yours.
We're totally winning.
Frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires.
You were on the ship.
Who was that woman? Actually, let's peer further into his mind. That would be the dick move that Astarion would pull.
You see the fiend again and ignite with Will's rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion.
I love that Will's stone eye looks like a heart. He's so cute.
Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good
I love
eye
Will.
to kill.
I love all of the Baldur's Gate characters.
But the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
You have a mind flayer tadpole in your head. Doesn't that worry you?
I'd be a fool if it didn't. I know the stories. Doomed to shed my skin, become a Illithid, and there's no coming back. But I haven't sprouted any tentacles. Least not yet, thank Baldurin. Could just be good luck. But sooner or later, it's bound to run out.
Thank Baldurin is so ironic, but I can't bring it up yet because I don't want to spoil any late game stuff, but I love the irony. Okay, let's
I'd love to
join
join,
forces.
but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
If you insist. Don't have all the fun without me.
I like how you think.
Thanks, Queen. I mean, King. Okay, now let's be mean to kids again.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Bad news, children. You're all going to die. Lizella Bruce!
Good job. Little ears hear far. I'd better take care of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start being nicer though, so that I don't make Will and then also Karlach upset. That's after all the strategy.
Cow, just give me the side eye.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Okay, weirdo. Come on, guys. I want jewels. There we go. I meant to just open that. And then let's add that to wares. I also don't need this water right now, but I will need it in Act 3, so I'm gonna collect it. Oh, obviously, the Hellish Rebuke. I always pick Hellish Rebuke. And I always pick Agonizing Blast. Because you can add your Charisma modifier to the Eldritch Blast. That's really good. Let's see. I picked Devil's Side in my last playthrough because I was playing with a tiefling and a half-elf and another tiefling, and this guy could just not see shit, and I was like, you need to see shit, so I picked this one. But it's not actually that important. So let's see. Not Super Repelling Blast, another classic. Okay. From now on, I will do all my trading exclusively with Will because he does have the highest charisma. And that's what you need if you want to get good prices on ship. The sound is so weird right now.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. Interesting to see you strutting about in the sun.
Oh!
Ain't seen that before. And Auntie Ethel's seen her fair
She
share.
knows I'm a
Still, you're looking a
vampire!
little pasty, love. I've just the thing to perk you up.
That's so funny. Obviously I've never done this as Astarion, so I didn't know that.
Sorry, love. I just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right?
In the interest of trying to keep being a vampire secret, I'm trying to, leave this conversation without just saying leave because it's boring. Let's say that's no concern of
Get
yours.
your knickers in a twist. I was only asking. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Nay, bother, love. Come back anytime.
There we go. I'll talk to Octa.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
No, thank you. The smell is more than enough. Is exactly what Astarion would say.
Go ahead, turn that pretty nose of yours up. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. What I do for some salt?
Okay.
Defender of the people.
Actually, no, I don't want to talk to Fiasco right now. Let's go talk to Damon.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery.
I Baldur's Gate, man, I love it.
These days.
I actually also really want to play the Descent to Avernus Baldur's Gate campaign. Because, I'm pretty sure Descent to Avernus happens chronologically right before Baldur's Gate does. That's why Zevlor has a Magic the Gathering card, I think. But, it's like, imagine playing Descent to Avernus, and then making a tab based on the character that you played in Descent of Avernus. Because, obviously, your tab is not going to actually recognize anyone here, but, in your mind, you can be like, this is all chronological, I don't know, I think that would be really fun. Let me have Will trade with him.
Who uses wooden tools? Thanks for fighting off the... My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Okay. hunting short bow. That is what I want. There we go. Actually, I should not have sold that because it's the only kind of long-range weapon that Gale can use, because, I don't know, he sucks at using long-range weapons or something. And then, do we have enough money? Yes. Yeah, a bow for Will as well. Okie dokie. I think that's all we need. We'll pick up fancy equipment later on. Okay, switch everyone to their melee weapons so we don't look like idiots in cutscenes. And then we can continue looking for our healer. And also do this.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
I don't know about Arca, but what's his name? Memnos? Yes. Memnos' corpse is one of the ones that you find in the Shadowcurse slats, and actually I wasn't supposed to say that because I'm trying to not say spoilers for later acts while I'm still playing the first act. But there's only one person watching right now, so that's okay. Anyway, one day I am going to stop them from shooting the goblin. And then I'm gonna actually talk to the goblin and recruit her and do that whole thing where you can go to the goblin camp with her. But that is not today. Today I do what Astarion approves of.
I'm chosen by the absolute I am. I'm blessed. Here it comes, you little beast.
I think it's really interesting that Will approves of like you just watching this. Because I don't think anyone else approves of that. Maybe Karlak, because she also doesn't like goblins, but Gale will approve if you step in between them, and I don't think Lizelle gives a shit. But Will explicitly disapproves if you decide to spare that goblin's life, because he wants that goblin fucking dead. And I think that's interesting. I think in like early access or something, it used to be canon that Roar Raxlin had something to do with Will losing his eye. Like, I feel like I read that somewhere. And so, like, it was all kind of, like, connected, you know? And, like, it also give Will a reason for hate goblins. But that's not really a thing anymore.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open, too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yes, and I suggest you do as she says. Or should I say, you heard the woman. Bow. What sounds more like Astarion in my head? This one.
Lower.
Wait for the tiefling to obey.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry.
She's so funny.
Show me.
Oh, she's such a bitch. I love her.
Up. You can keep your innards.
By the dead gods, are all Giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
There.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
Do you plan to be that rough with everyone we meet? Your adapt-handed interrogations, we might need that skill again. What comes next? Zora was an easy mark, don't get complacent. Let's do what comes next. As we've established back when we recruited Shadowheart, Astarion does not do planning. He's going to rely on all his companions to do all the planning. And Shadowheart's plan was find shelter, find supplies, find the healer. So we're kind of still doing that. So let's just ask Lizette what she wants to do.
The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the, well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
What do you mean, purification?
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Okie dokie. Well, we should probably still check out the local healer.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Will has no idea that you're a vampire spawn. Consider sharing. No. I don't suppose you've come across an expert healer in your travels.
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
There we go. A companion has officially suggested to go find her. We can now be on our merry way to do just that.
Let's crack it open.
I'm so glad Baldur's Gate lockpicks like D&D does and not like Skyrim does. Okie dokie. Now let's be a dick to more children!
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something.
Wow, amazing.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. I never learned names or anything. Just the tricks. Anyway, forget that. Take the ring. I want to show you how lucky it is. Call it. Heads or tails? Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
He's so funny. But one coin toss doesn't prove anything.
Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it. Tails it is! There. Happy?
Let's flip the coin again.
Really? I mean, fine. Heads or tails? We have heads! There. Happy?
Not yet. Let's flip it again.
Mister, come on. Okay. Heads or tails?
Tails it is! There. Happy?
No, you should flip it again.
Fine. Heads or tails? Tails it is! There. Happy?
Let's go again.
Heads or tails? We have heads! There. Happy? You're killing me here, mister. You really are. Just take the ring, huh? Free sample. Now, you want to take a look at the other stuff I got? Or maybe you just want to go? Thank the gods.
time to go. Did I do good? What do you think? I think I did good. There you go, Sylph.
Please, last through.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Me too. I love messing with that kid.
Or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Magron is so funny for just doing a roar while turning into a bear, not after he's turned into a bear, when he can actually roar like an animal. See, that's a proper roar.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back!
Ignore them and proceed.
Stop! Another step, and Magrin will tear you open like a sack of grain.
No need for threats. Why can't I move around freely here?
It's forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please.
Kick back, force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Okie dokie. But first I'm gonna grab the Amulet of Sylvanas. Actually, I'm gonna talk to Volo first!
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
This is most fun when you're a bard. But let's answer his questions for him.
How would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins? Hardly. They were shape-shifting divas.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
It was brass, no doubt about it. I think he's gonna tell me that I mistook the silver dragon for a brass one, though, because he's a dick like that.
Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yep.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious.
Yeah, I know, right?
I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglaviet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Context for anyone watching this recording later on. When I mentioned earlier that Volo showed up in our last D&D campaign, it's because he was trying to peddle his book. And we did end up buying it. And that's when I failed to recruit him to our party, unfortunately.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Kukliak would come to some use.
Okay. I'm done with this man now. Let's nab that amulet. Oh no, why is the bear looking this way? Look the other way, bear. Look the other way. Can I lift this? Yes, he can. Nabbed. I guess it doesn't matter if the bear watches you. Okie dokie. In case you're unfamiliar, this gives you lesser restoration, so when Astarion sups on one of his companions, you don't have to use the spell slots to heal them every morning. It's very convenient. I actually, in my recent run, have been using it a lot in battle as well because people keep getting paralyzed, and so it's actually been quite useful even outside of feeding Astarion.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus. She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my serpent. When we cast out the rest, she may join them. Let the devil be an example. We will tolerate outlanders no longer. The grove will be made safe. The circle will be closed.
I wonder... I'm not gonna do this because I'm playing honor mode. But next time I'm in here and I'm not honor mode, I think I'm gonna shoot that fucking snake. I'm just gonna see what happens.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat?
I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
One of your guards outside said you want to see me. Here I am.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
She's
Wrath,
so mean. But I'm Astarion, and I hate children. Therefore, I am also mean.
Keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Well... I don't think Astarion would go out of his way to rescue this kid, so I'm just gonna keep silent.
Now, Wrath.
One time I said prepare to attack here, because I thought it was gonna be like when you meet Gale or Raphael.
No.
It's not like that. When you say prepare for attack, you actually attack in the situation. And then you gotta kill all the druids, and then Karlach doesn't want to join you anymore. You can't even tell her that it's because, you know, you were trying to protect a child, a tiefling child, which I think is a missed opportunity. Anyway, that kid's dead now. R.I.P.
Gone. By the gods, Korga, what have you done?
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to him. We must focus on the rite.
Very presumptuous of her.
The arrogant youth deserve an early grave. None of us will live to see a dozen summers.
Killers.
There
Spare
is
your
no
tears.
justification for
She
this
knew the
tragedy.
danger. She still tried to run.
Wow, everyone loves talking over each other.
Let's get on before the druids decide we're on their list of enemies too.
There's gotta be a way to make that better.
If only we'd never let the tieflings.
As for me, undo this.
You have Master Halsin to blame for that. Can't believe he just left.
What's this?
What is important? We can't do the same.
Let's disable that as well. Okay. Now, let's talk to Nettie first. This is a failsafe, because should things go south while I'm still in here, I'm gonna need Nettie's Key of the Ancients to get out of here. So we will be killing her. There's no way around this. Unless I finagle the dialogue. But I'm really hoping that I'll be able to kill her. I'm really hoping she'll attack me. So it's not my fault that I killed her, you know?
Just give me a moment.
Excuse me, I'm more important than some birds.
God, our field mouse. No one's more important than the patient in front of you.
Vis medicatrix.
Nettie's actually so hot.
It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? Just be glad my bedside manner's better than yours. Come here. Let's have a look at you.
I just really like the build that female dwarves have, you know?
Maybe.
Like, because she looks muscular. And I think that's really hot. Anyway. I have a tadpole in my head.
A mind flayer tadpole?
What other kinds are there? It felt like a frog hopped in my eye.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to go quick. This way.
Okay. So now, I'm gonna wait for her to open the door. And go in. Actually, I don't have to wait for her to go in. But I want my entire party to be in there with me, because that's gonna make killing her much easier.
Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together.
If you don't make sure your entire party's in there with you, you'll have to kill her on your
Tadpole
own, which can be hard
heads, you know.
sometimes. Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? Didn't think it was a common experience.
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things, studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'd like to stay, if it's all the same.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Just hurry up and cure me. I don't have time to chat.
First things first. Tell me, have you noticed anything unusual? Not just symptoms. Any strange events?
Nothing strange, I just want it out of my head.
Nothing? You're sure?
Nothing, I'm sure.
All right. I suppose that makes things easier.
Obviously we're lying,
Where
which is
are
why
we?
she's gonna poison us.
There. Be careful. Your legs will probably give out first.
Grab the branch from her. I've never done that before.
It's too late. It's already in your system. I'm truly, truly sorry.
Oh, you didn't grab the
For
branch.
what it's worth, the poison is painless. It'll be like going to sleep.
Attack! You can try to convince her to give you the antidote, but she only does it, I think, if you, like, agree to keep other poison on you or something. I don't know. I wanted to kill this lady from the get-go because I want her to keep the ancients. So, you know, R.I.P. Nettie. You're a baddie, but you gotta go. You're out of spell slots. Okay.
Pawn to cleric
Great.
4.
Good job, Gil. Here we go. I want to, like, get her before she decides to turn into a boar, because that's just gonna make everything, you know, take so much longer.
I know just what to do.
Ah, you're gonna miss. Good job, Will. Don't miss. There we go. Alright. Take all her shit. And then I'll put that onto Astarion.
Trust next time someone asks if we have a mind flayer tadpole in any of our skulls, we'll consider lying.
Yeah. But let's steal this mind flare specimen for later. Okay. Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to, and report back to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Wait, I should do this in a Minthara voice. No, I cannot do it in a Minthara voice, but this is definitely written by Minthara. Do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what we do next. Minty. Okie dokie, fantastic. Ah, right, I need to drink an antidote. Forgot about all that. Actually, I wonder if I can cure myself with minor restoration. Never tried this before. Yeah! That's why I can use the elixir of Sylvanas later. Okay. And no one is any the wiser. Let's see if I can save now, because it was not working earlier. Yeah!
If there's a cure, it seems Halsin is the one to talk to.
Yeah.
The man, we know the mission. Let's go find him.
Forget Halfin. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
I've never gotten this little dialogue that they just had. Probably because Cav always has something else to say. Well, what we should probably do is find the Gith, see that there's no way that they're going to help us, and then continue on our merry way finding Halsin. That way, like, there's like a story reason for why we're not going to go with the crash.
Find our
Right?
master. Return to me then.
I don't know.
Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand? Fly quick. Fly soon.
Should we have ourselves a long rest? I think we should. Because Gale is out of spell slots. Also, it's almost time for me to stop streaming, so we might as well finish with this. Okay, gonna talk to everybody.
Small talk.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Surprisingly fine.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
So you might have noticed this is the second mod that I can't remove out of the three. First one being Astarion's teeth look different. The second one, Will is wearing a crop top now. He doesn't do that in the vanilla game. He's covering his belly. But I have a mod that's like in the game files which I think it edits his camp clothes. So his camp clothes always are a crop top now. And to fix that, I think I'd have to like actually probably deinstall the game and reinstall it to get the file of like his normal camp clothes back, but I'm not doing that. He's permanently in a crop top now. He also has a scar on his stomach that I don't think he has in the vanilla game. So I think that's another like edit to the actual character mesh. So, you know, I'm not removing that mod. He's staying like this now. We could probably dig up some poison mushrooms if you're that keen on being sick.
I speak out of curiosity, not wishful thinking. At least I'll know to skip supper if you're doing the cooking. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Now, our other yapper. You know, people only ever talk about Gale and Astarion being yappers, but then you talk to Will once after we meet Raphael, and that man just keeps going, you know? I think these three right here, this is our yapper team, and I love them. Oops. There we go.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Are we gossiping? Gale's no stranger to the uncanny. He might not flinch at the truth that you're a vampire spawn. No. Let's just ask him about himself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a
funny.
good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
Don't stop there. You must have many stories to tell about your adventures as an archmage.
Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Okay, let's change the subject. By which I mean, let's go ahead over to Lizelle and see what she wants.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there.
She's so funny, I
among
love
the
her.
tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crush, Kalia.
Must be quite a shock to leave your crush behind and arrive here.
Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battle beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated an Yogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Everyone in this game is so hot. Life is really hard when you're bisexual. Alright. I can sell that dye. I'm not gonna use it, it's ugly.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. I can't wait to get this thing out of my head.
You know, this could be our last night together.
I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
We could find somewhere discreet right now, away from the camp. Would he do that? Wait, let me think. Because, like, Astarion wants us to do someone to keep him safe. Would he go for Shadowheart, though? Or would he go for Lizelle, who is, you know, the strongest fighter, you know? How about a few songs? It's funny. You know, I think I'm gonna have him suggest to find somewhere discreet, because he does flirt with Shadowheart when they're companions, right?
Rambles on bearskin aren't as fun in practice, I'm afraid. Besides, I can't afford to tire you out. We still have work to do. Rest well.
Oh, she's funny. Okay, time for a nightmare.
The forest, dark, cold, foreboding.
Hello? Anyone there?
First, thou shalt not drink the blood of thinking creatures.
Let's try to sneak away.
Second, thou shalt obey me in all things.
You keep low to the ground, scuttling like a rat.
Third, thou shalt not leave my side unless directed.
Oh, please. Not again.
Fourth, thou shalt know that thou art mine.
Let's go with the asking for forgiveness route here.
Pathetic, as always. But at least you know your place. You are mine. Forever.
I feel like he doesn't have the confidence quite yet to claim that, he's free now.
Cazador, your master. You have to get back to him quickly. If you're late, he'll flay you. Again. What will he say when he finds you can walk in the sunlight, and he can't? And then it dawns on you. If you're free to walk in daylight, can you be free of Cazador too? Free of his rules?
First, thou shalt not drink of the blood of thinking creatures.
You look at your companions, sleeping, helpless. How badly do you
Gale
need
is
to
a side
know?
sleeper. Well, if you don't play as Astarion, he never feeds on you in the first night. He always sneaks away in the first night. He bites you in the second night. So I think I should have him still sneak away in the first night.
You drift into the forest, hunting for anything with a pulse.
And there we go. That's our first day of surviving with the worms. And I think this is where I'm going to end the stream. And then we can go find Raphael tomorrow. Ain't that right, Astarion? Okay. I'm going to probably stream again this Thursday. If everything works works as planned. And then I think it's probably going to be same time as today. Can I add this to my streaming calendar? Yeah. I don't remember where I have this actually linked, but it should be linked on my Twitch profile. So if anything changes, I'll change that as well. I cannot make like a regular schedule right now yet for my streaming, because work and other stuff that's coming up. When I was first streaming, I didn't have a job yet, but now I have a job, so I can't like pick a day that I'll always be off, because you never know. So I think my schedule is just going to be like, whenever I stream, I'll figure out my next stream time at the end of that stream, and then I'll post it in the calendar and probably tweet about it as well. And that's how you'll find out when my next stream is. So yeah, that's all for today. Toodles.